there is a spirit here named Leviathan that has a message for you. Lemurian quartz, or Lemuria in general, may be significant to you. You may also feel pulled towards Atlantis or Jehudi, Thoth, or Thoth, however you want to pronounce his name. I call him Jehudi though. And if you are pulled towards him, maybe check out my otherworldly oil. I will link it down below. It is good for meditation, divination, and spirit communication, and he helped me make it, so you may find it of some use to you. But anyway, the numbers 444, 212, 1010, 222, or 1212 may also be significant and popping up in your reality quite a bit. Okay, now on to the message from Leviathan. It starts off with Ariana Grande's song, a little remix of it. You've got them daydreaming with their chin in the palm of their hands about you, you, and only you, and cut. You actually may have a few people that are daydreaming about you, and one in particular that you are also daydreaming about, and you can feel that they think about you quite a bit, but you might question it a lot. You also have a person or two that is stalking your social media. Of course, this is if you post and have things on social media. And they may or may not be the same people that are daydreaming about you. But either way, you are out there living in quite a few people's head rent free. So pat yourself on the back. You also have some haters, which essentially means you're doing a good job. And you may be thinking, me? What? What do I have to be jealous of? You're light, darling. You're you. Your authenticity. There are things that you give off that other people may find intimidating, or that they may want for themselves because they can't seem to find certain things within them. So people get jealous of that. I mean, you also may be somebody who has a bit of like physical wealth that people tend to be jealous of, but don't necessarily see what has gone behind you attaining that. But essentially, Leviathan in mythologies has been associated with a giant sea creature or dragon type of being of chaos and destruction, but in other aspects, he is known as one of the princes of hell that represents envy in particular. And this spirit being around says that that is something that you are currently dealing with. And they are here or there to protect you from that, or to help you learn how to protect yourself from those types of energies. Or they're there to send you to a lady like me that can help take care of it for you. And for that, you can go book what can you book with me? One of my spell casting consultations at the link in my bio if you're looking to like get some protection done surrounding that. But if you are not somebody that has already done this, it is a great time to add like a transmutation ward or do some candle magic to add it into your protection work, to transmute that envious energy into anything that is positive for you. It could go towards your health, it could go towards wealth, it could go towards your happiness, your beauty, your love life, whatever it is, just transmute it into something that will benefit you. And if that is something that you have already done recently, take this as your confirmation that you are on the right track. What else would you like for me to tell them? This came up in a message the other day, but they want you to keep following your heart. And also you may be recognizing some outdated beliefs that you have had surrounding love and relationships, and keep going with that and keep looking deeper into them, and stop listening to people online or people in your life that don't even have good relationships with people, or healthy relationships with people, that they're causing fear within your connections. And you already have some issues surrounding trust. So you don't need these other people's outside opinions that know nothing about you and your situation and are simply just looking based off of their own past experiences or the experiences that they're in now. And it's just causing too much up there that you need to kind of clear out, and maybe take a break from social media. Like, if you're somebody that posts on social media, that is one thing. Yeah, do your thing, post your stuff. Stop just mindlessly scrolling and picking up everything out there. And if you are just mindlessly scrolling, maybe like look at some of the things and see if you actually agree with them before they just kind of soak up in your mind, because you're like a sponge. There are also some people in this video that, or on this other side of this video, that already have protections up and like do shielding exercises, and good, keep going with that. The people that don't, you should start. Shielding is something that I am always going to push, and the spirits around me are always going to push, because it is important, especially if you are somebody seeing this video because you pick up on way too much that is not yours, and it affects you every day. So create a routine to clear your energy, ground yourself. Well, maybe start ground first, then clear your energy, and then shield. And if you are somebody who already practices the craft, Leviathan is highly advising that you find a way to shield yourself consistently. Your house or your workspace may already be shielded consistently because you have wards and things up. Maybe some of you actually need to do some work on your workspace, but for most of you that are seeing this video, your bodies are not shielded all the time, and you can very easily bring things in to your space, and those things get kind of like trapped in there because you have the shielding around your homes. But because of that, because of the energies getting trapped on you and you walking back in the space with it, like I said, it's now getting trapped. So you need to like get it out of your space, or stop picking it up from the outside to where it will get in your space, or implement something within your protection shields that allows any energy that you don't want or that is not aligned with you and your highest good, make it go out, and any energies that are aligned with you and your highest good, allow them to come in. And you could do this through visualization. Some, it may be more difficult to do it that way than others. You may want to ask your guides in particular on what way would be best to go about it for you, because it is very specific to each person. And if you need any help with that, you can always book something with me. If you don't know where to start, I have something called Starting Point, and that is, yeah, very straightforward. So you can always start there if you don't know what it is that you need, but you would like some help with whatever you got going on. Anything else? There are some people on this video right now, or watching this video right now, that deal with seasonal depression. And I'm sorry that you deal with that. One, I know how it feels, and I dealt with it for a really long time. But your guides want to move you in a direction to where you are not dealing with that so much. Because one, you are picking up on a lot of collective energy. So work with your guides to figure out how to not pick up that so much, or shut off to the collective when you are just doing you and by yourself. Like, because you're pretty open to it. And the shielding is also going to help with this. But also connect with maybe a deity that is associated with the sun, Ra or Apollo, one of those two, or whatever other ones there may be. But those are the two that popped in my head. Connect with them and build a relationship with them, because some of your issue is not being able to be out in the sun, and having those energies around can significantly help with those things. Also, you can just ask your guides in general to help give you certain energies that will make you feel better during that time. And take the time to just treat yourself however it is you need to make you feel better, as long as you're not doing anything harmful or like in things that you shouldn't be doing in excess. Don't go crazy now, but do things that are going to make you feel good and tend to yourself and your needs. And something that I took from Bashar was to switch the definition of the depression. Instead of looking at it as depression, look at that period of time and that state of being as compression and recalibration. And you can actually type in on YouTube Bashar on depression and to listen to what he has to say about it, because he says it a lot better and a lot more things than what I just stated. But that was very helpful to me, so hopefully it will be of help to another person. And vitamin C is something that you need. Anything else that you want me to say? Leviathan is proud of you and wants you to know that you can call on them whenever. Listen to the song Call on Me. I don't remember the name of the person that sings it. I think it starts with an R. I don't know, I'll figure it out after the video and put it in there, but listen to that song. And yeah, they're there for you. Even if you're one of those people that may be a bit scared of a being like Leviathan, they are not who you think they are, or who you have been taught to believe they are. But if you've made it this far in the video, it's likely that you're breaking down a lot of belief systems in deconstructing the Christianity and the fear-based beliefs surrounding a lot of these beings. So maybe take some time out and connect with Leviathan, because they are already around you and they want to connect more deeply with you. Also, water is an element that is going to be greatly beneficial for you to use in your life and in your practice, for cleansing and clearing your energy. And also, if you are a person who channels or is getting into channeling, water will help you greatly with that. And scrying with water can also be really great for you. You will be able to receive a lot of information from doing that. Get a bowl, a dark bowl, and fill it with water. Maybe dim the lights, put a candle behind the bowl. Yeah, behind the bowl. Light the candle so that, you still have some kind of light, and sit and gaze into the water. Maybe like you sit and gaze into the water like outside when it's on the ground, big puddles and stuff, and you're able to see images in there because you are clairvoyant. Even though you haven't fully tapped in or accessed the clairvoyance yet, you are on your way to doing so. Everybody has clairvoyant abilities, just not everybody is as tapped into them. And it is something that you are meant to work through in this lifetime and to strengthen. And Leviathan will help with that too. And 2 last words. As always, you are loved, you are supported, and you are doing great. So stop being so hard on yourself. And if you need help with that too, all you have to do is ask. Say, spirit guides, can you help me please stop being so hard on myself, Can you help me please get out of my own way? Can you help me get the noise out of my head? Some of what I've said in this video will do that though. And meditating. I know, the sucky, annoying, tedious practices that we have to do, but they help so much. And some of the things that you complain about all the time will stop or lessen greatly. Just be patient with yourself and stay consistent with these practices. Oh, and if you would like any help within your practice or connecting to any of your spirit guides, if you want to get a personal reading from them and see who it is that is most relevant and active in your life and what it is they have to say to you, please come book a session with me at the link in my bio. I would love to see you there. That is all I got for today. So you have an awesome day. Love you.